Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Nur Nazira binti dan dengan kawan saya Izzah binti Khuzaini, kami akan bentangkan tajuk chapter 2, 2.10 sampai 2.20. Next. Okey, untuk tajuk 2.10, the application of plan. Next. Okay, the application of plan. Dia selalunya benda ni required in building where operating efficiency is of paramount concern. So under this system, two completely separate water piping system are used to deliver water to the user. This system prevents mixing of the two water supplies, which is desirable and undesirable. Next. Okay, untuk the application of plan ni selalunya used for hotels, offices, commercial buildings. Selalunya guna untuk bangunan-bangunan yang besar macam hotels semua. Next. Okay, ni contoh the application plans. Each boiler and calorifier may be isolated for repair or renewal without disturbing the function of the plant by up to the wanted. Dalam gambar ni, yang first one is boiler, and then this is calorifier. Calorifier ni untuk provide hot water. Contohnya macam ni ada dual. Kalau satu berfungsi, satu set ni berfungsi, satu set ni akan tutup. Kalau untuk satu set ni tengah repair or renewal, set ni akan buka. So benda tu akan berulang-alik. That's why dia guna dua set untuk ni, dual plan ni. Next. Okay, untuk 2.11 tajuk electric and gas water heater. Next. For introduction, a gas water heater uses the heat from burning a fuel, usually natural gas, to heat water, while an electric water heater uses electric resistant coils. So untuk water heater, gas water heater guna natural gas. Untuk electric guna electric resistant coil. Gas water heaters ni dia less energy efficient than electric heaters, but the cost of electricity itself makes the running cost of an electric heater higher. Gas water heaters also have a much faster recovery rate, which makes them a convenient option for larger families. Next. Okay, ni the pros and cons for choosing electric water heaters. For pros, first one is convenience and ease of use. Dia convenience and senang nak guna. And then dia compact and jimatkan ruang sebab design dia. Yang ketiga, senang dan kos pemasangan dia rendah berbanding dengan cons, more expensive in the long run. Untuk jangka masa yang panjang dia lebih mahal. Yang kedua, bila tak ada elektrik, tak ada hot water. So, yang ketiga, longer recovery time. Next. Okay, the pros and cons of choosing gas water heaters. For pros, rapid heating, high recovery rate, lower operating cost. They can work even without electricity. Contohnya kalau tak ada elektrik dekat rumah, still boleh guna water heaters ni sebab dia tak gunakan elektrik, tapi gunakan natural gas. Untuk cons, the initial costs are high, more complex installation process, the risk of gas explosion. Disebabkan guna gas, senang berlaku kebakaran. Dia kemungkinan akan berlaku. Okay, next. 2.12 solar heating of water. Next. Okay, solar ni salah satu cara yang boleh kita generate hot water untuk rumah. And then water heater ni the combination solar collector array and an energy transfer system and a storage tank. The main part of a solar water heater is the solar collector array, which absorbs solar radiation and converts it to heat. So untuk solar collector ni dia serap solar radiation tu, lepas tu dia converts to heat. And then this heat is then absorbed by a heat transfer fluid that passes through the collector that can be stored or used directly. Next. Two types of solar water heating system. First one, active solar water heating system. Ada dua. Satu direct circulation system. Yang kedua indirect circulation system. Untuk direct, pump circulate household water through the collectors and into the home. They pump circulate household water through the collectors and into the home. They work well in climates where it rarely freezes. Then kedua, pump circulate a non-freezing heat transfer fluid through the collectors and a heat exchanger. This heats the water that then flows into the home. They are popular in climates prone to freezing temperatures. Next. Okay, yang kedua, passive solar water heating system. Passive solar water heating system typically less expensive than active system, but they actually not as efficient. However, passive system can be more reliable and may last longer. There are two types of passive system. The first one, integral collector storage passive system. Then thermosiphon system. Untuk the first, this work best in areas where temperatures rarely fall below freezing. They also work well in household with significant daytime and evening hot water needs. Untuk kedua, water flows through the system when warm water is raised as cooler water sinks. The collector must be installed below the storage tank so that warm water will rise into the tank. Next. Ni types of solar collectors. Dia ada beberapa jenis. The first one, flat plate collector, integral collector storage system, evacuate tube solar collector. Tiga-tiga ni functionnya sama. Fungsi utama dia adalah untuk mengumpul solar tu. Next. 2.13 hot water. The capacity of hot water storage vessel must be adequate for the building purpose. Exact requirements are difficult to determine, but reasonable estimates are possible. This should include provision for rate of energy consumption and the time taken to reheat the water to the required storage temperature. Many buildings have variable use and inconsistent demands. Next. Ini table of building purpose. Untuk storage capacity, dekat sini ada listkan building purpose, and then storage capacity, and then energy consumption. Next. Okay. 2.14 boiler rating. Next. Okay, for introduction, boiler rating ni adalah heating capacity of a steam boiler. It is expressed in British thermal unit (BTU) per hour, horsepower (HP) or pounds of steam per hour. Boiler rating ni is a rating that shows performance and productivity of boiler. Next. So for forms unit, the first one, boiler horsepower. Yang kedua, kilowatt rating. Next. Yang ketiga, from and at rating. Next. Okay, 2.15 pipe sizing. production. The water in primary flow and return pipework may circulate by convection. This produces a relatively slow rate of movement, depending on pipe length and location of boiler and cylinder. Modern systems are more efficient, incorporating an escalation pump to create a water velocity of between 0.50 and 3.0 ms. This permits smaller pipe size and will provide a faster thermal response. Next. Okay, this is for pipe diameter. Boleh tengok kat sini jenis-jenis pipe, jenis-jenis copper, and then dia punya diameter. Kalau nak pasang pipe, kena guna diameter yang sesuai supaya tak berlaku kerosakan disebabkan aliran air yang terlampau banyak. Next. Okay, untuk ni saya serahkan kepada kawan saya, Izzah, Atirah, binti Khuzaini. Terima kasih.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat petang. Saya Izzah, Atirah. Saya nak present tajuk 2.16 circulation pump rating. Next. Okay. A circulator pump or circulating pump is a specific type of pump used to circulate gas, liquid or slurry in a closed circuit. Maksudnya, circulating pump ni adalah jenis pump yang tertentu digunakan untuk mengedarkan gas cecair dalam lintah tertutup. Biasanya dia didapati dalam pemanasan hidrasi atau sistem penyejukan. Okay. Oleh kerana circulator pump hanya mengedarkan cecair dalam lintah tertutup, dia perlu mengatasi geseran sistem pipe. Okay. Sini dicakap small to medium size circulator pumps are usually supported entirely by the pipe flange that join them to the rest of the hydronic plumbing. Large pump are usually pad mounted. Maksudnya, saiz untuk pump circulate ni biasa digunakan, dia biasa bersaiz kecil hingga sederhana, and biasanya disokong sepenuhnya oleh pipe. Kat sini dia cakap flange tu, maksudnya berbibir pipe. Okay. Next. Used with domestic hot water. Circulating pumps are often used to circulate domestic hot water so that a faucet will provide hot water instantly upon demand, or more conserving of energy a short time after a user request for hot water. Maksudnya, circulating pump tu biasa digunakan untuk mengedarkan air panas supaya boleh memberikan air panas serta-merta bila orang request. Dalam masa yang singkat tu, dia dapatlah macam tunaikan permintaan pengguna tu bila dia nak hot water. Okay, next. Okay, advantage dia pula, instant hot water to any features. Air panas tu dia segera ke mana-mana. Maksudnya ke pipe ke pipe sana ke macam kat rumah dia, bangunan dia banyak pipe, dia macam segera ke mana-mana. Waste less water since there is no weight. Easy to DIY install and operate. Mudah untuk dipasang dan mengendalikannya. Work with timer to not run when there is nobody home. Maksudnya dia bekerja dengan adanya timer. Okay. Small and compact and fit under a sink. Dia design dia kecil and compact and sesuai letakkan bawah sinki rumah ke mana-mana ke. Okay. Next. Disadvantages. Some model make the cold water lukewarm. Require a power source near the installation. Macam setengah model dia macam memerlukan sumber kuasa lah untuk adakan circulating pump ni. Okay. If you require hot water for a time when the timer is not set, you won't have instant hot water. Maksudnya macam kalau nak air panas time kita tak set timer tu, kita tak dapat lah air panas tu. Okay, next. Okay. 2.17 Legionnaires disease in hot water system. Legionella are a type of bacteria. Some of which can cause disease. There are over 50 different species of Legionella bacteria. Okay, Legionella ni dia type bacteria, and daripada dia tu ada yang boleh menyebabkan penyakit. Dia ada tu 50 different species of Legionella bacteria. Dia ada lebih daripada 50 spesies bacteria yang berlainan. Okay, next. Reducing the disease. Cara kita nak kurangkan penyakit tu, you can reduce the risk of this disease by taking some simple steps when installing and maintaining water pipes, plumbing fittings, and some water fill appliance features such as hot water system including solar, rainwater tanks, bars, pools, spa, and air conditioner. Care should also be taken when handling soil and potting mix and after flooding. Kita kena mengambil beberapa langkah yang mudah, macam bila kita pasang atau menyelenggara paip air, kelengkapan air dan beberapa peralatan seperti sistem air, kita kena ambil, macam mana nak cakap, kena aware lah daripada ada datangnya bakteria tu. Okay, next. Okay, 2.18 set book. Set book ni dia stand for Seasonal Efficiency of the Domestic Boiler in the UK. It is an energy efficiency rating scheme which was developed by boiler manufacturer and the UK government to enable a fairer comparison of the energy efficiency of boiler. Maksudnya, ia adalah skim, macam satu skim penarafan lah dekat UK. Dia nak tahulah boiler tu cekap ke tak ke kan, kalau ada dekat sana. Dia oleh keluar boiler tu. Okay. Dia macam untuk satu perbandingan yang adil lah mengenai kecekapan tenaga boiler. Okay. Lepas tu, however, in September 2015, setbook ni dia tukarkan kepada Energy Related Products ERP Directive. Okay, next. How is boiler efficiency calculated? Okay, kat sini dia cakap teori di sebalik penggunaan setbook berdasarkan 3 tahun penyelidikan dan ujian maklumat yang meneliti 20 boiler yang berbeza. Keputusan ujian digabungkan dengan faktor lain seperti jenis boiler, bahan bakar, iklim, kandungan air dan corak penggunaan domestik. Next. Okay. 2.19 Governing or electrolytic action. Governing action occurs when two electrochemically dissimilar metals are in contact and a conductive path occurs for electron and ion to move from one metal to others. Governing action ni dia berlaku apabila dua logam yang macam dia tak ngam bersentuhan dan lakukan konduktif, berlaku untuk elektron dan ion bergerak dari satu logam ke logam yang lain. Oleh itu, pentinglah untuk kita memastikan logam-logam yang berbeza dari satu sama lain ni untuk mencegah hakisan. Okay. Generally, water and especially salt water serve as the conductive path between two metals, so it is important to keep the similar metals separate in wet condition. Secara amnya, air, macam dia kata, especially salt water, air garam berfungsi sebagai laluan konduktif antara dua logam tu macam aktif. Pentingnya untuk memastikan logam yang berbeza itu dia tak dipisahkan dalam keadaan yang basah. Next. Okay, ni faktor dia lah. The degree of potential difference between the two metals, the distance effect with the greatest attack usually be near the junction, the area effect where is better to have large anode and small cathodes, the corrosiveness of the surrounding media. Next. Ni cara kita nak cegah, prevention. select metals or alloy as close together as possible in the galvanic series. Avoid unfavorable area effect of a small anode and large cathode. Insulate the similar metal wherever practical. Apply coating with caution. Paint the cathode or bolts and keep the coating in good repair on the anode. Avoid three joints for material for applied in the galvanic series. Okay. Kini yang tajuk last 2.20. Water treatment. Water treatment is any process that improve the quality of water to make it more acceptable for a specific end use. The end use may be drinking, industrial water supply, irrigation, river flow maintenance, water recreation or many other use, including being safely returned to the environment. Rawatan air ni, dia adalah apa-apa proses yang meningkatkan kualiti air untuk menjadikan lebih diterima lah untuk kegunaan tertentu, macam dia cakap industrial water supply, air minum ke, river flow maintenance, water recreation tu. Okay. Water treatment remove contaminate and undesirable component or reduce their concentration so that the water become fit for its desired end use. This treatment is crucial to human health and allows human to benefit from both drinking and irrigation use. Maksudnya, rawatan air ni, proses dia membuang bahan cemar dan komponen yang tak diingini atau mengurangkan kepekatan supaya air menjadi sesuai untuk dijadikan kegunaan harian. Okay, next. Okay, proses dia, the water treatment process may vary slightly at different location depending on the technology of the plant and the water it needs to process, but the basic principle are largely the same. This section describes standard water treatment processes. Okay, dia cakap kat sini proses rawatan air mungkin berbeza sedikit di beberapa lokasi lah, bergantung pada teknologi dan air yang perlu diproses, tetapi prinsip asasnya sama. Macam tu, coagulation and flocculation, sedimentation, filtration, disinfection. Okay. Coagulation ni maksudnya macam pembekuan. Dekat sini bahan kimia dengan charge positif ditambah ke dalam air untuk menyusurkan negatif kotoran dan zarah larut dalam air. Okay, dan dia pergi ke sedimentation. Kat sini ada berlaku proses pembendapan. Kemudian dia pergi ke filtration, maksudnya penapis. Kat sini air akan melalui proses pelbagai komposisi untuk menghilangkan zarah terlarut, habuk, bakteria dan bahan kimia. Dan disinfection, pembasmian kuman dekat sini. Okay. Pembasmian kuman selepas ditapis, klorin kat sini dia ditambah untuk membunuh bakteria atau virus yang macam kat sini dia tak mati lagi, so dia macam tambah klorin untuk dia bunuh lah yang mana yang tinggal, untuk melindungi air daripada kuman sebelum dia agihkan ke storage ke mana-mana. Okay, itu saja. Terima kasih.